Hello everybody, welcome back. My name is Lynn and I'm Pretty Papercraft 67 and I'm just jumping on to say hello. I've been very busy crafting as we all do, and I just thought I would jump on and show you some of these little ephemera bundles that I've been creating. Yeah, I'm having a ball at the moment. I had lost my mojo completely and I thought I would start one tag at a time, and I'm starting to sort of get a lot of interest back. So yeah, I just was going to send out some happy mails, and I just thought, well, while I'm creating, I will jump on and show you a few of the things I've been doing. So this little butterfly, it's very sweet. It's a 3D. I don't know if you can see that 3D butterfly. Just inked around the edges and sewn down the middle with the machine. This is a My Porch Prints digital. So yeah, they just look really sweet. You could sort of have it as a hanging off a page, or the pull of a bookmark, journal card. Pretty. And then this is also another My Porch Prints digital, this little flower pot. But I've just spruced it up. I've made a whole heap of these mini little ephemera pieces. So that's the little pot. This came with the digital, and I've printed it twice, and then I've backed it onto each other and made like a little pocket. And then, yeah, I've just been making these little clusters. I just love them. This is Tim Holtz Field Notes. All these little labels. So I've just stamped them out onto some coffee dyed paper and grouped them together with a bulb pin. And then I love making these clay charms, I suppose you call them. I've been really getting involved in these. So yeah, beautiful. So I just popped one of those on there, and then this came as part of the kit too, so I've just created a little journal card with that onto some coffee stain paper. And then I just had a couple of envelope templates, so I thought I would create a couple of envelopes. Just some hand stamping. I've dyed these with a combination of coffee stain and Stampin' Up ink. I think it was something taupe, and it's a really nice, it's got like almost like a mauve hue undertone in it. So they were really pretty, and so I just made a couple of little envelopes like that. So that is this little bundle. This one will be going into the Etsy shop in the next couple of days. Don't know what I'm doing with my little butterfly yet. And then this bundle here, yeah, I made some sort of pact with myself, if you will, that I'm buying very few craft supplies. I've got a lot of stuff and a lot of, recycled things that we use in junk journals all the time, music paper and book pages and so on. So I'm using up my scraps. So all of these things I've had sitting in my stash for such a long time, all the images and the papers and things, and so again, I've made another little envelope, or pocket, I suppose, just out of some music paper, and I've just done some scrappy layering and a bit of a label, and put a little tag inside there. No, this was just cardstock. I've backed it on. I've just sewn around it. So that one is part of this bundle, and then I've just made one of a little pocket. Just some vellum and some of this beautiful trim that I purchased from Sue at Paper Inspirations. That is your name, isn't it, Sue? Paper Inspirations, yes. And then again, I've just included some of these little bundles of tickets. What are they? Clusters, not bundles, clusters. So yeah, they're really sweet, and just group them all together. So they kind of sit in that little pocket there, like so. Never works when you're on camera. And just a big old journaling tag, I love this butterfly image, and I've sewn a little button on, and just coffee stained cardstock, some cheesecloth and some sari. Lay it up. I've actually done some embossing on this tag as well with modelling paste. I don't know if you can see it there. So yeah, I love those tags. And then this sweet vintage lady, I've just made that into just a fabric cluster really, and I've just put some crystals of rose quartz and clear and a bit of an amethyst chip there, just on a bulb pin. And then I've just, these 2 pages here are just some coffee stained paper. So I've just included those. And I've made a little booklet, just with some old paper, just some vintage paper, dictionary page, coffee stained paper, all that sort of thing. And just again, a little cluster on the top. A little collage of all sorts of fabrics and some stamping and stuff. So yep, that is this little cluster. I don't know if I'm finished or not yet. I'm just really enjoying the whole process of creating again. It's enjoyable to me. I'm not working at the moment, which is wonderful. So it gives me lots of time at home to let my imagination get back running again. And then I was watching these aren't very good, these are just practice pieces, but I was watching some YouTube tutorials on boho beads. Yeah, I love doing these are so relaxing to do. So they're, they're just fabric, it's a fabric wrap, and then I've gone around the fabric with all my old embroidery cottons, and then I've wire wrapped each bead, and then just put your seed beads, or love beads as we used to call them when I was a teenager. And I've just got various findings, crystals, bits and pieces on the edges. I've still got to put some tassels and some pretty bits and pieces hanging off them. But yeah, I've really enjoyed doing these boho beads. And then, like I said, I love these clay discs. I was watching Sue and her idea to put a silver thread into this is the polymer clay, so putting this silver piece in there prior to baking it is wonderful. It's a really, really great way to hang them. But I've also made quite a few with just a hole, and that works just as well too. So yeah, experimenting with these are fun, and they just look really nice when they're teamed onto something. I think anyway they're great. So yeah, so I don't feel that these are good enough to sell yet. So these are my practice pieces and pieces that I'll be including in ephemera bundles and Happy Mail and things like that. But my aim is to be able to, yeah, sell those in the future in the Etsy shop as well. So there you go. That's what I have been doing, mainly over the Anzac weekend public holiday, and today I've been fiddling with these things as well. I did a whole heap of dyeing. As you can see, I've hand dyed some sari, and I've hand dyed some paper. Got this it's in the shop actually, really pretty purple paper pack. So that's been a lot of fun, and doing a lot of coffee staining, and yeah, so really happy that my mojo is beginning to come back. Very appreciative of all the lovely inspirational ladies on YouTube, which I watch constantly. You know, there's Sue at Paper Inspirations, Kylie at Paper Daisy Journals, Rachel, Roxy Creations, Wendy's Journal Adventure. Oh, there are so many more. And yeah, even though I haven't been doing a lot of creating, or I wasn't, I was still very much involved in watching YouTube videos and trying to get imagination back up and running. So yeah, very appreciative of the massive amounts of inspiration that is out there, freely shared amongst our community. It's just great. Anyway, I hope everyone is well and enjoying this cooler weather if you're here in Australia, or particularly Brisbane, Queensland. It's really comfortable now. It's really lovely. Yeah, hope you're all well. Take care. Thank you for joining me tonight, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.